But again, additional piece of me is absolutely have ADHD,
Yeah.
and my journey with that sort of has evolved over time. And so like,
Mm.
yeah, I think that's how learning more about ADHD through your program and then a lot of other ways sort of has really brought this to become a little bit more of a focus of interest for me.
Yeah.
So
So would you mind sharing your ADHD journey with us? Like, what has that looked like for you? When were you diagnosed? And I'm very interested to know, what was it like being diagnosed as a physician?
So I was diagnosed when I was 20-ish.
Oh, wow. Okay. Were you in medical school at the time or pre-med?
I was not. So
Okay.
I was pre-med. And so um I was diagnosed when I was 20, but my diagnosis consisted of, I think, can't remember this part, but something going through the school services.
Oh, uh-huh.
And then it sort of casually came up. And then I did a year between college and medical school where I did research with a pediatric neurologist. And one day my boss just said, "So should we talk about your ADHD?" And I started
Dang.
crying
Oh,
because I was,
honey.
again, I knew that I was struggling.
Mhm.
And so for her to see me, which
Yeah.
is a theme that we'll revisit in terms of
Mm.
actually being seen,
Yeah.
um, was really helpful. And so I never went through neuropsych testing. I never did
Okay.
anything. She just watched me
Yep.
and then was like, "I think you have this."
Mhm.
And then, but for me, there was no discussion of it. All my only awareness of ADHD was that I was kind of a hot mess
Mm.
in my mind and that I really struggled with some things and I was kind of messy. And so I didn't
Mm.
really know
Sure.
anything over and above what I knew nothing about executive functions. Like I knew things were hard for me, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that that was part of the diagnosis.
Yeah.
So got in with a psychiatrist, started medication, had incredible barriers to getting medication over time because
Mm.
it's like you have to make an appointment and you have to make an appointment in 3 months because this was
Yes.
because I'm 50, like this was in the 90s.
Dang.
And so I would get medication and then I would not have like regular follow-up and I really wouldn't have
Yep.
sort of the thing. And so that I would stop taking medicine and then
Yep.
get on and off it and on and off it. So not consistency.
Yeah.
And then, my awareness now of in the last couple of years of, again, through finding your podcast and also really starting to just sort of work with, doing coaching and sort of underlying, like, actually, what does having ADHD mean?
Yeah.
I've learned a lot more about, like, again, a lot of the executive functions, which has
Totally.
been sort of, so my journey of I was diagnosed relatively early,
Wow.
but didn't actually know what it meant and didn't actually have any help or support around it for the most part.